up in everything else.
Yeah.
The loss of parental starts allowing you to see your own error.
Yeah.
If he love you.
Right.
Now this is if he love you.
Right.
He don't. I ain't gonna say he don't love everybody.
Right.
Everybody is not guided.
Yeah.
Some people are misguided.
Yeah.
He say, those that I guide, none can misguide, and those who I lead astray, none can guide.
Right.
So what happens is when we're being guided, he's bestowing his grace and his mercy upon us, protecting us from those things.
Yeah.
But once we start making a decision to become amongst the misguided,
yeah,
that's a decision that we make. See, God is so merciful and he's just. He can't force us to do what he wants us to do.
Right.
We have free will.
Right.
So if we start going astray, he's going to, if he loves us and we are part of his
discipline.
If we,
yeah,
he started get
get
back over here, boy. Okay, I know what you were scared of.
Yeah.
Let me send these goons at you real quick.
Right.
Let me let you feel this because you remember these feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You've been in the streets before. You've been out there in them streets.
Mm-hmm.
You know how this feeling feel.
Mm-hmm.
You remember this paranoia.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put this back on you and make sure you never want this again.
Right.
You don't want that again, do you?
Right.
So sometimes our lessons come as blessings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Amen. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And once we are able to identify them, we no longer can take them personal. So it's identify, address, and correct.
Mm-hmm.
So once you identify it, you addressed it. Okay, that's what this is. And then you correct it. Man, let me stop doing this. Let me get this stuff away because this is what's causing this feeling.
Yeah.
Because you knowing these things cause this feeling because you was that other nigga that was watching before.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So it's not that it's not reasonable for you to feel this way.
Right.
Because you understand how that other side feels.
Yeah.
If you was the watcher.
Right.
And when you was the goon.
Right.
And you wanted to watch a nigga that was moving around being loud and flamboyant.
Right.
So put you in that position.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Man. Ooh.
Yeah, man. But he pulled you out of it for you to see it.
Yeah.
That's the mercy.
Yeah.
That's the grace.
Yeah.
That's the favor.
Right.
That's you feel me? Like he could have left you swimming in that, drowning in that, and when you couldn't get out, bro, and sent you back with relapse.
Right.
Sent you back in the streets chasing Jason.
Right.
Trying to get rid of that feeling.
Right.
You know how it go when you try to shake that feeling?
Yeah.
He could have kept you there.
Yeah.
But man, he allows you to go check yourself back into a residential treatment center so you can cope. Correct it and cope. Address it and correct it so you can come back better than ever.
Yeah. Exactly.
Let me get this shit up off me. I don't want to be fly. I mean, I'm fly anyway.
Yeah,
I ain't got to be flamboyant. I've been doing this shit since I was 10.
Right.
You feel me? I've been staying fly my whole life.
Why?
Because it's a form of insecurity.
It is.
And when you feel insecure...
and that's the lesson. That's part of the lesson, man. Is I got to learn how to be comfortable in my own skin, man. Without allowing these material things to make me who I am.
I mean...
Because it's not who I am.
It's not.
You know what I mean?
You make them fly.
Right.
And you forget that.
Right.
Like, it's you make them fly.
So it's so many lessons in what he teaches us.
Man.
And it's just being able to... I'm just so grateful that I'm able to identify it.
I mean, I am too,
you
man.
Know what
I mean...
I'm able to see it for
I'm
what
proud
it really
of you.
is, man.
I'm proud of you for that.
And then correct it, like you said, man. And when I gave that stuff to my son, I said, thank you, God, because me as selfish as I am, I wouldn't, even though that's my boy, I still would have been like, I'm keeping this. I'm going to hoard this. I'm going to put this aside and I'll use it next time. I don't want that no more, man. The lesson in it was to sacrifice something that I love to gain more spiritual insight. Because that's what it's all about, man. It's like, so therefore, when I gave it to my son, I humbled myself.
You did.
Because that was something that I worked hard to get.
Right.
And it wasn't no cheap, just bull crap.
Right.
It's just stuff that cost, and it was, and now I'm even, I told my son, I had a conversation when I said, man, I really want you to take care of this stuff. Because this is really important. I want you to cherish this stuff. Don't be wearing it. Because I would hate for something to happen to him because he's shining and stuff and trying to look good. I said, so when you wear this stuff, wear it
when you're
when
doing
you're doing something. When you not just everyday thing, you know, but I kind of had a man-to-man talk with him, and he understands. So I left it at that.
Mashallah, that's beautiful.
You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, I felt growth there.
It
You
what?
know what I mean?
I'm proud
so
of
much
you.
growth,
What? Man, that was growth.
Yeah.
You're still growing.
Yeah.
The growth don't
The
stop.
growth don't stop.
No,
like you said.
no, bro. And you can't, and you got to be okay with it. But that's the humility where we at now.
Yeah.
You can be humble, bro. You can take the good with the bad, man.
Yeah.
Keep going, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like it's a lesson in it.
Yeah.
And it can become a blessing in it.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I'm alright with it because I rather get the blessing from the lesson than just hold on to the mistake.
Yeah.
You feel me? I ain't gonna hold on to the mistake. Get that shit up out of here, man. Give me something different. Let me get what the lesson is.
Yeah.
It's how, and that's called acceptance of responsibility.
Yeah. Yes, man. Yes.
When you accept responsibility for your actions, it allows you to get to the next level.
Yeah.
It won't hinder you because you accepted it. Oh, that's my fault.
Yeah,
I was doing this.
Right.
Oh man, I could have been doing this. Oh man, okay, I take that. That's on me.
Yeah.
I swallow that one like a G.
Yeah, that God love that, man.
Oh man.
Man, that's so pleasing to his heart, man. When he see his kids, man, trying to do better. That's the
for his sake too.
For his sake, and man, his favor is awesome, dude.
It is, man, and we just gotta stay humble.
It's so hard to talk about because it's unconditional love is so powerful, man. It sometimes it baffles me.
Yeah, you gotta think about how many. You never know whose prayers are being answered.
Yeah.
My grandma made a lot of prayers for you, bro.
Yeah.
A lot. I remember on her deathbed, she was telling me, man, watch out the mount, man.
Yeah.
Watch out the mount.
Yeah.
You feel me? She always used to tell me that.
Yeah.
That's why I always was on you. Never gave up, regardless of what happened.
Yeah.
And still the same. It ain't never gonna change, bro.
Always.
Because I told grandma I ain't gonna never shake it. I don't care what we go through.
Right.
I don't care what it is. Man, I'm there. I drop it all, man.
Yeah.
I am my brother's keeper, brother. I believe that. I live by that. I ain't gonna never change for that.
Right.
You feel me? Because I know the importance of it.
Right.
I know where we come from. I know how we were raised. I know how close we were. How close we've been. You feel me?
That's why I said, like tonight, I said, you know what? Integrity is important, man. And I said I was going to be here.
Yeah.
I was going to go home because I was like, I don't want to drive in the dark. I don't want to do this. I said, no, I told Cuz, I said, that's my baby. I said, I love this man. I said, no, I ain't going to go back on my word.
Right.
I said, and that's another part of integrity, man, is doing what you
say you're going to do. Yeah, sticking to the script, bro.
And being real about everything, bro.
Yep.
100, man. And I was like, I'm finna go out there.
Yep.
Okay. It get late. You know, my wife, my fiance ready to cook me dinner. I'm like, I said, I want to chill with Cuz for a minute and I'll be home.
Yep.
But it's a long ride.
Yeah,
I hate that ride.
I know, man, but hey, you in comfort.
Yeah. But this conversation just reinforced a lot, man. Just re-edified the whole scenario, man. It just reinforced it. And you helped me with that. You know what I mean? Because I was thinking the same thing. Like, man, what if I was just thinking that?
Yep.
Wow. And you said it too.
Yep.
Just by hearing what I said.
Yep. I can see it though.
That's crazy.
I can see it. I can see you just thinking that.
Mm-hmm.
I can see you.
You know me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, environment is so important, man. The type of people that you have around you, because we are helpers of one another. Allah subhanahu made bricks, bro. Right. Like in prayer, that's why the ranks are important. Right. When you pray amongst brothers, just because if you tighten your ranks up, because your hearts are aligned. You feel me? And the importance of having your environment and the people that your support system so important is they know you.
Right.
They know what you need.
Right.
Might more than you know.
Right.
And sometimes they be the help that you need and you don't even know you need the help.
Right.
You feel me? You thinking you good.
Right.
You feel me? No, I run across it often, bro. You feel me? So that's what I've been working on, putting together a brotherhood thing for brothers that, like, that we need these reinforcements, man. And there's nothing wrong with them. And we don't have them because our opponent is so heavy. Mostly everything that we around, we competing with. Allah said competition of wealth diverts us, man, until we visit the graveyard. So we doing all this competing until we visit the grave and figure it out, man, what was I competing for? The material things of this world?
Right.
That's what gives me my value?
Right. Yeah.
I can't take none of that to the grave. I died. Man, you know how many people we done lost in our little 40 years?
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, don't worship this stuff, man. It's just stuff.
It is, man.
It's just stuff, man.
That's my, man, that's how I'm see that now.
It's just stuff, man.
That just dawned on me, like, literally just figured that out.
It's just stuff,
just
man.
Just a couple days ago.
Yeah. Like, just stuff, man.
No.
It ain't what it, but a lot of, like we were saying, a lot of times it complements our insecurity.
Yes.
So when you see people want to show off or they doing, that is a complementing of insecurity.
Right, and other people see that.
Yeah.
They see that.
Yeah.
And they can play on that.
Yeah.
And I mean, and it's part that, man. And you might be thinking, dang, I'm making it. You should really respect me.
Yeah.
They don't respect you, man.
They respect that stuff.
Yeah.
They got more respect for the stuff than you.
Right.
Because if you didn't got that stuff, they don't respect you.
Respect you.
Come on, man.
That's deep, dude.
Feel me? So I don't got stuff. Respect my throat.
Yeah.
Respect me being a Muslim.
Right.
Respect me submitting my will to Allah.
Right.
Respect that, man.
Right.
I ain't compete with none of you jokers. I don't know you jokers. Right. I don't know y'all intimacy. So how can I compete with something that ain't gonna go to the grave with you?
Right.
I'm competing for deeds.
Right.
I want to make people smile more than you.
Right.
You feel me? I want to make people feel good and have a relationship with their creator more than you. How can you compete with me with that?
Right.
You feel me? Can you compete with that reminder of Allah?
And that's his whole intention. How many people are you trying to bring to me?
Clearly.
That's supposed to be our job.
All of us, yes, mankind, everybody. Period, no doubt.
Yeah.
But the opponent is so swift, he gives us all of these other things to idolize.
Yeah.
He's swift, bro. Allah gave him dominion of the earth to judgment, man. He gave him respite. So he has the dominion to be able to mislead us and whisper to us to be misled. And it's about how we respond to the whisper. It's the response, baby. All about the response. 10% about how it happened, 90% how you respond.
Right.
Period. Feel me?
Yeah.
10%, man, about what happened, man. 90% about how you respond to it. Because that's where the judgment gonna come on the response. And then you gotta deal with that. Nobody dealing with that.
Right.
That's your response. You're accountable for that.
Right.
You can't blame nobody for how you respond.
Right.
And we point the finger. We finger pointers.
Yeah.
Oh, you made me do this.
Yeah.
Get out of here, man. Can't nobody.
Goes back to what you said. Take responsibility for our actions.
That's it, man. Be a man.
Yeah.
That's being a man.
Yeah.
I'm in error, man. May Allah forgive me.
Yeah.
Forgive me for my shortcomings.
Yeah.
Allow me to seek your forgiveness so you can have favor. Then I'm not obligated to worry about nobody else.
Nah.
No. If you,
it's
not my job. I can't control your heart. There's nothing I can do to control your heart.
Think about that, man. Just think about how many people that we waste so much time that are unwilling.
Clearly.
Unwilling to listen. And I was saying that with my girls, man, because Brooklyn is going through a lot. And I don't know what she's going through, but I stopped trying, man.
Never stop.
I said, Brooke, I just can't make her.
No, you can't make her, but you don't stop conveying.
Don't stop?
Never.
Okay.
Convey it. She'll get it. She might not get it now. She'll take it later. Feel me? You ain't take it all the time early. But later on, it could be like, damn, I remember, bro, when we was talking about that, I took that and ran with it. You don't really know what. But it's different from talking at a person than talking to a person. So a lot of times, we be trying to preach, and our back story